brings Jayasinghe onto strike. The score has moved up to 169. Tilakar scored to 22. This is now a very fine partnership of 76 runs. Just what St. Thomas's needed.
It's a bit sad to see this coming at this stage. I would have loved to see this kind of batting display earlier, so that St. Thomas's could have given a good run to the Royalists. They would have made a match out of it.
Padmanabhan keeping his field in, except for his long on, long off and deep mid-wicket. Everyone else is saving a single. As he comes into Jayasinghe, who's on 97, comes. Jayasinghe strokes it effortlessly off the back foot into the mid-wicket gap, and they're looking for 2, and they get 2. So that moves Jayasinghe up to 99. Jayasinghe is on 99. St. Thomas's are 171 for 3. Crowd getting very excited. Noise increasing, the cheering increasing. Padmanabhan now brings in his long off, but leaves his long on out. He's now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fielders saving single. Just 2 of them out as he comes in, bowls. Flight.
He's gone! He's gone!
Beautiful bit of bowling by Padmanabhan. Induced Jayasinghe to come out, didn't get to the pitch of it, and just managed to spoon a catch back to the bowler. Padmanabhan accepted it gleefully. Actually, I felt that Padmanabhan felt a little sorry.
He did feel sorry, and wonderful bowling by Devin Padmanabhan. I'm so happy that he took the ball, he accepted the challenge. What the best part of it was he accepted the challenge. He was not afraid to bowl to Devin Jayasinghe, and I think he was rewarded for his courage.
Absolutely, Harun, because he also gave it some air, but very cleverly deceived him with the length of ball that he bowled.
Magnificent ball there by Padmanabhan. Clearly deserved that wicket.
Outstanding piece of captaincy by the Royal captain, bringing himself on, putting pressure on the batsman by having a run-saving field, giving the ball some air, deceiving him with the flight, and Jayasinghe, poor old Jayasinghe, succeeding only in hitting a return catch.
Yes, not to take away Jayasinghe's innings, it was a splendid innings, magnificent stroke play. We saw the ball hit to all corners of this beautiful SSC ground. I think he really deserves a standing ovation for his knock. He was the only hope for St. Thomas's, I would say.
He absolutely carried St. Thomas's hopes on his shoulders. He was injured. He had a hamstring problem. He batted with a runner. That didn't stop him. After he got his 50, he traded mainly in boundaries. It would have been his second successive 100, but it was not to be, which is a great shame. I think all of us here, regardless of which school we went to, would have liked to have seen him got his 100.
So it's good to see people from different lands enjoying the cricket here.
Harun's referring to a few foreigners, clearly taken up by this atmosphere, by the crowd, by the engagement, the interaction. Don't say this, certainly don't see it in any international matches. And this is very much the spirit of the Royal Team, very much alive.
I don't think you get this atmosphere anywhere else in the world. It's such a wonderful atmosphere. It just creates that kind of ambience, and so enjoyable to watch.
So a huge blow has been hit with the 4th Thomian wicket falling down. Devin Jayasinghe, 99 runs. I will tell you in a minute how many 4s and how many 6s he hit. He had 7 4s and 4 6s.
So
105 balls, Harun, was all he took to score his 99 runs.
So that's almost at a ball, which is a very good rate for a one day game for limited over format.